Well, it's spring 2021, and by now I'm sure you've heard the shocking news that Fuji discontinued another film stock. Alright, maybe it's not so shocking, maybe it's just Fuji being Fuji, but this time the film getting the axe was their beloved Pro400H, shot by professional photographers, wedding shooters, but not by me. I'd never shot this film before. Of course, like most discontinued stocks, once they pulled the plug, the prices went through the roof. So I thought I might never get a chance to shoot this film because I am way too cheap to pay the prices they were asking for online. That's when my buddy Vince came in and did me a solid. Most of you probably know Vincent Perry Jr. for his YouTube channel where he features all kinds of portrait work, fashion work. He's really got a style all his own. His London project series is a real standout. What you may not know is that he hosts the Photo Corner over on Discord. Not too long after I joined his Discord server, got a hot tip about Pro400H. At the height of the Pro400H craziness, when it was either out of stock at most places or it was in stock at ridiculous prices, Vince let all of his Discord followers know that Moment.com had it in stock, and not only that, you could get a 5-pack of 120 for only $49.99. Now I knew this might be my last chance to get a hold of this stock at a reasonable price, so within 10 minutes of Vince's tip, I had this in my cart and I pulled the trigger. Since this is becoming a little bit of a rare commodity, I went ahead and decided to shoot this in my only non-toy medium format camera, the PENTAX 6.7. All the images you're about to see were developed with my C41 kit from Cinestill and then scanned with my Epson V550. Stick around after the images and I'll share my thoughts on Fuji Pro400H. So back in the day when people were choosing between Kodak and Fuji color films, the sweeping generalization and oversimplified way of looking at things was that the color on the box would let you know what colors are going to be emphasized in your images. So the red and yellow Kodak logo, for instance, would signify that you were going to have rich, warm reds and yellows in your images with Kodak film. And then the green on the Fuji box would indicate that your greens would be emphasized or accentuated in your images. Now this of course was not true in a lot of cases, but looking at these greens, there might just be a grain of truth there. When Fuji discontinued the stock earlier this year, one of the reasons they cited was that it was getting harder and harder to source the raw materials to make this film. Now that might sound familiar to you because that was basically the same reason that they pulled the plug on Fuji Acros black and white film a while ago, which of course famously returned a little while later in a new formulation, which was Acros 2. Now as far as the Pro400H coming back, I don't know. We'll see. I don't think it's super likely. I'm not holding my breath on that one. I don't shoot a lot of color film, at least in 120. Most of the color film I shoot is in 35mm, and even then, it's specialty film like Psych Blues, or I basically destroy it with various film soups. Film stocks represent a very small portion of Fuji's revenue or portfolio, so another one bites the dust. I'm just glad there are a lot of other good stocks out there to choose from. That'll do it for this video, so until next time, do some good, have some fun, and shoot some film.